Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bagas Baskoro, MBA student of IPMI International Business School. I'm going to share with you about our learning in class of Global Economy and International Business. Our facilitator and lecturer are expert on global economy, finance and investment, Professor Roy Sembel and Dr. Yulita Susanti. Let us move to the core learning of the global economy and international business. As part of global economy, we found global trade, in which each country tries to produce certain products or service, consists of absolute and comparative advantage. Some countries are better equipped than others to produce particular goods or services. Absolute advantage is the ability to produce a specific product more efficiently than any other nation, while competitive advantage is the ability to produce specific product more efficient than any other product goods and services. We also learned another part of international opportunities consists of two components, which is investment opportunities and financing opportunities. Investment is the marginal return on multinational companies' project above domestic, since multinational has expanded opportunities of possibility project from which to select. While financing opportunities in multinational company can obtain capital funding at lower cost due to the larger opportunity set of funding around the world. The second part is international finance, capturing finance management and finance environment. International taxation consists of direct tax, indirect tax, and also sales tax. Direct tax imposed on income derived from business profit, intra-corporate transaction, capital gains, and sometimes royalties, while indirect tax applies to firms that license and franchise product and services. Government withholds some percentage of royalty payment or interest charged as tax, while sales tax is tax on value of goods or service sold and paid by ultimate user. Next, about risks in international business that needs to be encountered. The first risk is cultural risk, because every country will have a different culture. The second one is country risk, and the third one is commercial risk. And the last one is the currency and financial risk, including currency exposure, foreign taxation, and inflation. Risk has to be managed. There are also several management tasks to manage, such as capital structure, raise fund for working capital and cash flow, and also capital budgeting. Those about financial management scope. Now, we move to financial environment, capturing international monetary system and global financial system. International monetary system is institutional framework and rules by which national currency is exchanged to one another, while global financial system is the collection of financial institutions that facilitate and regulate the flow of investment and capital fund worldwide. It includes the national and international banking system, international bond market, and national stock market. They are key participant and relationship in the global monitoring and financial system, where international organization level to national levels, such as central bank, established national infrastructure level, then goes to the firm level. We also learned several issues in the global economy. One of most memorable crisis started by mismanagement of credit in country level like USA, and then escalate up to the global economic crisis. It was called subprime mortgage crisis. It is an economic problem manifesting itself through liquidity issues in the global banking system, owing to lower shares, which accelerated in the US in the late 2006. A complex interaction of financial situation, mortgage broker, and securities dealer triggered a global financial crisis during 2007 until 2008. We discussed also latest issue about Silicon Valley Bank bankruptcy regarding the background and lesson learned. That is summary of global economy in a nutshell. One of small example how the global economy and industries has also influenced our personal life. You might see every time you go and come to the shopping mall or any office tower and went through the aisle of car block, you will find a lot of global brand car there from Japan, from US or from Europe. Let us move to the next stage of what we have learned in international business. International trade. In this part, we learn about commercial policies called tariff and quota. The tariff is tax on import, while quota is physically need on importation quantity. Quota come in many forms, for example, import licensing requirement or voluntary export restraint. Global standardization is about setting up possibilities for recognizing standards across countries, starting from harmonization, mutual recognition, and separate standard. We learn also about labor standard. The International Labor Organization or ILO established basic labor rights such as prohibition of forced labor, freedom of association, the right to organize and bargain collectively, and non-discrimination. Other global standard is trade and environment standard. Issue related to standard on environment standard are similar to trade and labor standard. There are two problems on environmental impact. The key distinction between is transboundary problem and non-transboundary problem. Example of transboundary problem is about greenhouse gases. While for non-transboundary, does not cross border, such as pesticide contamination in the field. International strategy carried out in 2 or more countries. The aim of the strategy is for efficiency, flexibility, and learning. There are 4 strategy choices. That the first one is global strategy or centralized. Second one is globalization strategy or decentralized that emphasize on local responsiveness. The third one, international strategy, which is centralized in 4 competencies and decentralized subsidiary. The last one, transnational strategy, is mix of centralized for location and decentralized for local responsiveness. Several topics we discussed in the last part. The scalability of business activity from domestic level, international level, and multinational level up to the big one is global business. On globalization process, we also identified the strategic parts for foreign market and risk, such as importing and exporting, licensing, finding collaborative venture, including franchising, which is very common in retail industry, and joint venture. That is the summary of what we learned in global economy and international business. In mind mapping, there are still many interesting aspects of global economy and international business that need to be explored since the world is rapidly changing. Real VUCA has driven globalization faster than we ever imagined, which is impact to all countries in the world. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you can learn something from this video. And see you on my next video. Bye.